welcome back to Cooking with Gloria. Today I want to share with you a very delicious red spaghetti. Creamy, that I know that you guys are really going to love and enjoy. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. My ingredients: 3 Baileys, butter, table salt, chicken bouillon, tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, onion, garlic cloves, sour cream, spaghetti pasta, and chicken broth. This is everything we need for this delicious creamy tomato spaghetti. So let's get started and let's prepare it at home and enjoy it with our family. I am ready. I have my onion here. I'm just gonna cut it through the middle. I have 1 piece of garlic clove. I'm gonna cut it through the middle. The reason that I'm cutting it through the middle is so that it will release all that delicious flavor into the water. Let's go to the stove. I have already boiling water, and I'm adding my Baileys, adding my onion, adding my garlic clove. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm adding a pinch of salt, and I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of olive oil or vegetable oil, whatever you have on hand. Let's let it cook for about 10 minutes before we add our spaghetti pasta. Okay, here I have my tomatoes. Let's go and rinse them out completely. We want to make sure that we rinse one by one until this is done. And now I am ready to start slicing them. We're going to go ahead and cut them in 4 pieces in between. Make sure that your tomatoes, you get them nice and ripe. I have the onion here. I have the onion and the garlic cloves. And now what I'm going to do, the water has been boiling for about 10 minutes. And now I'm just adding my pasta. It's gonna cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. And here I'm gonna start adding to my blender. I'm gonna start adding the tomato, the onion, the garlic clove, and of course I'm gonna blend it with chicken broth. Remember, try to use chicken broth or beef broth when you're cooking this delicious pasta. You decide which kind you want to use. We're just gonna blend it for just a couple minutes, and when it's nice and blended, okay, this is done. Let's check out our pasta and see how the pasta is doing. You know something? The pasta is nice and soft, and now I'm gonna go ahead and just remove it. Remove it completely from the heat. Take off all that water completely off. I'm gonna drain it, and just make sure that you remove the onion, the garlic, the Baileys. We're gonna remove it in a little bit. And now I have my pan here. I'm gonna start adding my butter. I have 3 tablespoons of butter. When the butter has melted completely, now I'm gonna go ahead and add my sauce. But the sauce, I'm gonna run it through a sifter so that all the little seeds of the tomato and the skin doesn't go into my creamy, delicious sauce for my delicious pasta. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start moving it just like this. It really takes time, but this is very important. This is what you don't want. You don't want all those seeds and the skin of the tomato. I'm adding my chicken bouillon. I'm mixing it, incorporating it completely. We want to make sure that everything is nice and incorporated, okay? Okay. And now at this moment, I'm going to go ahead and just cover it and let it cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. It doesn't need actually anything else. And now I'm going to remove about 1.5 cups of this delicious sauce, and I'm going to start adding my sour cream. The reason that I'm adding the sour cream, spoon at a time, it's so that I could incorporate it completely and it doesn't even pull apart from the sauce. So you're just gonna mix it completely until everything is really nice and blended, nice and smooth, and you have incorporated completely all the sour cream. Once this is done, then you could add it to the rest of the tomato sauce you have on your pan. Well, this is done, and let me show it to you so that you could see how it really incorporated into the tomato sauce. I have my spaghettis here, my pasta. I have removed already the onion, bay leaves, and all of that. And now I'm adding this delicious and creamy texture to the rest of the ingredients, to the rest of the sauce. We're just gonna mix it in until everything nice and incorporated. And then when it's nice and boiling, that's when you're gonna start adding your spaghettis. Just add a little bit at a time. Just like that, this red spaghetti really comes out really delicious. You guys are really going to love it. Give it a try. I know that once you try it, you're gonna say this really comes out delicious. We're gonna go ahead, just let it cook for another 10 minutes, and the spaghetti is really going to absorb all the delicious flavors. And now this is completely done, and I am ready for the presentation. So I'll see you in a little bit. I can't wait to taste it. I am completely done with this red spaghetti. You know something? My home smells delicious with all that garlic, and oh my gosh, it just came out amazing. But this is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes. To my red spaghetti, I added just a little bit of Parmesan cheese. You know that I really love cheese, okay? Excuse me. Definitely, when you cook with love, everything comes out delicious. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share my video with your friends, with your relatives, and of course in social media, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push the notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make a delicious recipe, you are going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. And of course, I will stay enjoying this delicious red spaghetti. See you on my next delicious recipe. Bye-bye.